Okay, and welcome back to this Chieftain build. Now I'm just prepping it all for spraying, which means I'm going to be, I have been adding these little extra sort of leftover photo etch parts, replacing the little, I think they're sort of like to add foliage to the side of the side armour. They're just simple little hooks really, or little handles. I've already got one in there prepared, but I'll just show you what I'm doing. Using a sort of, number 4 blade, it's like a flat edge blade. Just simply remove the old bit, and it doesn't matter too much if they're not perfect, because the ones on the real thing are not perfect. They are a little bent up and so on. So again, just repeat the process over and over again, which is what I've been doing. So I'll just carry on repeating that process. I won't bother filming it because it does get a little bit tedious. I'm also going to be adding some little chains and so on to the back here. Some little chains just hanging down, because I've seen reference pictures and it's got little chains hanging down. Also I might add some little padlocks and so on to the lockers. Okay, so now I'm going to prepare the tank for priming. I've attached all the photo etch parts, apart from these photo etch parts that I got out of my spare photo etch part box. These are actually for the Challenger, but I'm going to be using the window wipers. I'll put them on right at the end. There's also a window wiper set on this old photo etch part, which I'm going to be using for the front. I will put them on after it's all sprayed. So basically what I'm going to be doing now is deconstructing the model, because it's going to be sprayed in parts. So first of all, the turret. I'm not too sure about the gun yet. I haven't glued the gun. I might glue the gun, might not, haven't decided yet. This bit, which I did separately, which I'm going to spray separately as well. I'm going to take the tracks off because they're already looking like metal. So this bit I'm going to be spraying separately, because I'm going to be putting the exhausts on separately and painting them separately as well. So apart from that, going to be taking the tracks off, which I did make this. Just did that just to click the tracks together. And also what I'm going to be doing is taking all the wheels off, which I'll probably have to do. I'll do that off camera. You don't need to see me taking all the wheels off. I'll be taking all the wheels off, because I'll be spraying them all separately. The track obviously is different anyway. So basically it'll be all prepared to spray. The fire extinguishers are primed separately as well, and we'll paint them separately. So yeah, I will get all this ready and prime it and then get back to you. It's okay, you take the tow ropes off because I'm not won't be spraying them. They do tend to try and break as well when you're taking them off. I'll better warn you about that. In fact, mine did break, so I had to stick it back together again. Quite annoying. So yeah, so you've got to take the wheels off now. They should come off quite easily because they're on. They're on these little bungee things. Because I'm going to be spraying all the wheels separately as well. The other thing I'm going to be doing is making sure all the masking I put on is all still there, and I might even apply some more masking. Basically all the masking on the clear bits that I put on. Okay, just before I prime the wheels, I just want to rough them up a little bit. Basically just making little nips out of it, scoring it a bit, cutting it, generally just rough them up a little bit so they're not so and then sand them down a bit. So basically what I'll do that to all the wheels, so they don't look so sort of like brand new. So I'll continue to randomly do that to all the wheels and then get back to you. Okay, so all the bits and pieces are ready for priming now. So the next time you will see this, let me want to zoom out a bit. Hopefully the next time you will see this, it will be all primed and then it'll be ready to start spraying the NATO green on. I've roughed up all the wheels. So yeah, pretty much everything's done. I've sprayed the other bits separately, the exhaust pipes and so on, and the fire extinguishers. So yeah, yeah, basically next time you will see this, it should be all primed. Okay, with all the spraying done now, and I'm going to start doing the dirtying up process. So I did use a little bit of this worn effect before spraying and after spraying, and I used some of the liquid masking as well to mark off bits I really wanted to, and yeah, bits where paints have been chipped off and whatever. And I'm going to continue to dirty up because I've got some other processes to do yet. I will be showing what I did in another video, but because it'd be easier to show than this one. But what I'm going to do now is remember when I masked off the periscopes, I'm just now revealing them basically. And they are looking really good. I've already taken some off. Also I've taken off the masking on the mirrors so you can see the mirrors. Obviously there's some dirtying up to do to make them look a little bit better. So it's best to take the masking off now for that process. Also I've got to paint them clear blue. But yeah, so far so good. In fact, it's worked so well, I wish I actually did silver on the inside, because it would have looked even better. So yeah, I will continue to on the mask, if you will. So I just found another bit of the masking fluid. So what I do is get a bit of tape. It takes it off, and you can lightly file it all over. Gives it that sort of worn effect. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing the exhausts, should I say. What I've been doing, I did practice on this one, and it's come out rather well. So what I'm going to start off with is the rust base colour in paint, and acrylic paint. Putting a generous coat on there. And then before even letting it dry, I'm going to be using this, which is MENG pigment, but it's Vietnam Earth. And then using this slightly standard rust, also the MENG pigments. These are old MENG pigments, I've had them for years. And then moving on to a light rust. And then smoky black pigment. There you go, I don't know if you can see that very well. Okay, so now I'm just going to attach these. Then I'm going to add a little bit of NATO green. Okay, just to demonstrate, because I will be doing chipping all over. This is faded olive drab. So basically I'm going to be sort of where I want to do like the corners and so on, I'll just do sort of a bit of a sort of blend it in a little bit to make sort of where I want chips to be. Also got this chipping colour. So I'll continue to do that all over the model, especially around the turrets, around the hatches and so on, and the little handles and so on and so on. And eventually I will use the trusty old pencil to fill in the other bits of chipping, especially around these bits here. Okay, so now I'm putting on some of these window wipers, which is from a photo etch kit which I bought extra with a Challenger. Well, I think I actually got these from somebody who didn't want to use them actually. So yeah, it's just window wipers are window wipers. Okay, I'm just going to put one more just there. So I've also put another set just there, if you can see, and then that's the one that's the last one I just added there. And if you can see. Oh, and I've also painted the periscopes like a bluey green. I'm mixing blue and green together basically. Okay, so now I'm just painting the rubber tyres using a black and rubber shade on tyres out of my black and rubber shades kit, paint set shall I say. So I've already done one half, now I'm just going to do like basically just paint the other half basically. So basically I'm going to be painting them this colour first and then switching it over to a different shade and having a bit of worn effect on it as well. So I will crack on with this because I don't need to record all of it done. Sort of self-explanatory really. Also what I'm going to be painting with this tyre black because these bits here are also rubber on the real thing, so I'm going to paint these base colour tyre black and then go over it with some worn rubber effect. Okay, so now I'm going to add some worn black to the sort of like the nooks, the sort of bits are carved out and the scratches and so on. Okay, so now I'm going to apply some of this vulcanized rubber. And I'm literally just going to put this on the edge. So I'm going to repeat that process on the rest of them, and then I'll come back. Okay, so then I'm going to be painting just the, oh, I don't know what, not the rim, but the bit in the middle, with some dirty black. That's quite a weird name for a colour. So yeah, just painting just this bit, the tread I suppose, but there's no tread on it obviously. Okay, and I'll repeat the process on the others. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm using this olive drab faded, it's like a faded olive drab colour, just to sort of go around the rims a little bit. So I'll continue to do that with all of them, and also will do the other side as well. Okay, so now I'm applying this brown wash for green vehicles. Basically just running it around all the inside of the wheel. I'll do some other ones just so you can watch it kind of dry a bit, I think. Then what I'm going to do is just rub it with a cotton wool bud, just round the inside like that. And as you can see, I've done the inside as well, the wash. So anyway, I will just continue doing this. Okay, so whilst I'm in the mood for doing some washing, using some washes, some lime panel wash, I'm going to be using this stone grey for black, but I'm going to be using it on the barrel. I can't remember what they call it now. It's like a thermic covering thing for the barrel. Basically it's just going to be going around the edges with it. Mainly on the straps, which I've already painted khaki colour. And then using this Orc for sand camo lime panel wash. Okay, I'm going to leave that to dry. I'm going to be moving on to doing the dirting up, which I'm going to leave for the next video, I think. Also, I've got some announcements to make about stuff that's going on in my life. I will leave that for the next video as well, giving you the reason to tune into the next video, I suppose. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time. Bye.